Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Staff Sergeant Fernando Ramirez. Everyone knows when you're flying in a military aircraft that you just can't hop into the airplane and take off and fly. You need some sort of equipment that would save your life in the worst case scenario. When flying here at Laughlin, you're going to need three basic pieces of equipment: a helmet, a harness, and a G-suit. Today, I'm going to introduce you to those pieces of equipment and give you a little bit of background on each piece of equipment, proper wear of the equipment, proper stowage of the equipment, just so you can maintain the best way possible your gear to ensure that when you need it, it will properly work for you. Now that I let you know what we're going to discuss today, I'm going to go ahead and show you each piece of equipment really quick. This here is your helmet and mask. This is your torso harness. And this here is your G-suit. We're going to go ahead and start with the helmet really quick. When you put this on top of your locker, this is the correct way to place it on the top. Your hose is going to set up on the top of the locker. You don't want to just leave it hanging down like this, because then it could fall from your locker and crack your helmet or break your visor, or someone who's careless could step on your equipment and ruin it. You want to make sure that you look over your visors, your dark visor, your clear visor, make sure they're not scratched badly enough that they will not allow you to see. Then you want to go ahead and check your hose for tears, kinks. Make sure that there's nothing stuck inside of the oxygen inlet valve. Want to go ahead and open up your mask. Make sure there's no cuts or tears in there. If there is, you won't be able to get a good seal. Want to make sure your oxygen inlet valves are working from there too. Then you want to go ahead and put your helmet on and plug into a comm box and make sure that you can hear yourself talking so you have good communication. The helmet is known as a HGU 55P. This particular mask is an MBU 20P. Next, we're going to go ahead and discuss your torso harness. It goes on just like a book bag. Put it on, buckle, and then buckle your leg restraints also. Before you fly, you want to give it a quick look over. Make sure there's no tears in the fabric. Make sure none of your harnesses are frayed too badly. Make sure none of your D-rings and ejector snaps are rusted too bad. Make sure they're operational. Double check your canopy releases. Make sure they're fully functional. Again, more ejector snaps, more D-rings. These ones go under your legs. More harnesses that you need to check. Make sure that there's not any excessive fraying. You also want to check, make sure that nothing is out of place. Again, just looking for damage. Again, we will do the periodic inspections. You're just doing your quick pre-flight inspections. Make sure that there's nothing wrong with the equipment that you're going to be flying with for the day. Last but not least, you want to go ahead and inspect your G-suit. It's made of Nomex material, so it's fireproof. You want to make sure that when you put it on, that your zippers work fully. It goes around your waist like so. And then you want to make sure that your hose is always to the left. That's where you connect to the the air pressure system for the cockpit, which allows inflation of the G-suit, which helps prevent hypoxia or any flying sicknesses. This is designed to help combat positive G-forces and allow the pilot to keep his blood flow down and keep it from rising up to his heart and his head. In this case, you see all the strings are loose. Your G-suit is fit to you, so you want to make sure that all the laces are tied after the G-suit is fit to you and not just dangling about. You don't want to get it caught. In the worst case scenario of an ejection, you don't want to get it caught on anything inside the cockpit. These thigh zippers here are known as your comfort zippers. This is going to be tightened up around your thigh, but this gives you a little bit of relief if you need it. Then again, you just want to check, make sure all your zippers, all the teeth, everything is functional. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bladders located on the G-suit. You want to just go ahead and give them a look over, make sure there's no holes or tears, just like any other piece of your equipment. You want to make sure all your buttons snap, along with double checking to make sure your zippers, the teeth are all in contact and your zipper works to the fullest. This is your map strap. This is where you can place your map. And then you have pockets down here to stow a water flask or your flight cap. Again, we do all the periodic inspections, which is every 30 days, 120 day for the G-suit. You just want to, again, make sure that you're giving it a quick look over before you fly to make sure that your equipment is ready for flight. If you have any problems, let Aircrew Flight Equipment know and we'll take care of that for you. Thank you, everyone. Have a good day.